let's begin. No music this time. Just want to be honest with you really quickly. So I ended up getting to the Nether in the previous part, and I found the fortress. I even killed a blaze, as you can see here. I look at the advancements, achievements, and it's already filled out. And what ended up happening was I believe what ended up happening is the recording software crashed. So I'm not too sure that's what happened, but that's what seems to have happened. It could be something else. It's just, I don't know. It just didn't seem right the way it went out. I also took a lot of damage to the point of even losing the helmet. So what I'm going to do here is make some armor in preparation. Now where's the helmet? You're probably wondering. Well, I figured as a reference to the Let's Play that I ended up watching that inspired me to eventually do this little quest, I'm going to make a crown instead. Now, I don't have the texture pack that Nooch used during his Battledom, the one where he pillared over. If you guys watched it, where he is a sky base, the opponent had the sky base, he pillared up, and then he went in that direction, well, in that example, to the other base, dropped lava on them. It was pretty cool. Now, this helmet is going to break really quickly. However, I don't care. We're going in there, we're killing some blazes, and then we're getting out of there. We're not even going to give them a chance. I already know where the spawner is. Respiration 1, okay, that's not very good. I already know where the spawner is. In fact, I even marked the path to get there. It's just a shame, really, that I was unable to record it. Well, to properly record it. It was recording, it just stopped recording for some reason. Protection, respiration, projectile, and respiration. 5. Yeah, we look good. What else happened? Why does the music keep turning on? I don't know what's causing it. And you need to go to 15. I just need to be able to hear everything, but I'd rather you guys hear me. So no music this time around because, well, I don't really feel like listening to music right now. What ended up happening with the lo-fi music or the lo-fi music, I don't actually know if it's lo-fi or lo-fi. I found out that it was very relaxing. In fact, too relaxing to the point where I was getting distracted and hit by things that realistically I should not have been getting hit by. But that's neither here nor there. Let's actually make some torches really quickly. That's about enough. We got plenty of cobblestone. We'll be fine. We will be fine, ladies and gentlemen. I even marked the path, so let's begin. I decided to, play some Bedrock Edition on the Switch for a little bit. I have my own little personal world there. And I gotta pretty much explain something. To me, I think the core, just the true essence of Minecraft has just been the single player survival world. I don't know, to me this is just what Minecraft is. However, I do like the whole minigame aspect, the multiplayer aspect. And while people say that, multiplayer is easier on Bedrock, that is true to an extent. Problem is, when I play multiplayer, it's not very hard to set it up. It's just a bit time consuming. And no, it is possible to do it completely for free. You don't need to spend money on a subscription-based server. I mean, it'll run really well, but I'd rather just run it off the laptop or the computer itself. I'm not going to be recording for very long. We're just going to get the blaze and call it the episode. I guess it's good that I didn't show you the last part because, believe me getting lost in the Nether was not very fun. I think more than half an hour of it was dedicated to me just being horribly lost in this place. And you can see there's fire everywhere and there seems to be explosions, and that's because the gas were getting rather annoying to deal with as a whole. What else happened with the ghast? Not too much, actually. They just attack me, and it's not nice. See, the ghast lit the twist on fire, lit the cobblestone on fire, and that's not good. Okay, that's very much not a good thing. I'm walking because I don't need to waste my time. I don't need to waste the hunger. Okay, we only have so much food we can kill what we have access to. We only have access to so much food in the Nether. I could probably find mushrooms and make stews and have no issue with that, but it just doesn't seem beneficial to do so. At least not in the slightest. What else? What else? What else? Not gonna lie, finding another fortress was a bit harder than I thought it would be because I needed to load in new chunks. I remember the opening spawn of the Nether was still updated in beta, and I do not believe that Nether fortresses existed in beta. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did not. What else occurred? You know what? We're gonna put this here. And if it looks like, you know, like a maze to navigate through, it's actually much easier to navigate it when you're playing because I put all this stuff together. Remember, when this Let's Play ends, I'm gonna put the world download in the description or something if you guys want it. I'm not sure if you would want it, but I figured if you guys want to tour it, you could. It's a very nice world, and I guess you guys could do more with it than I could. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not the greatest player in the world. I'm just a guy trying to have fun, and that's always been the goal, to have a good time during a break. If it seems like I upload rather frequently, you guys need to realize is that most of these episodes are being recorded super late at night, but I make sure to record when it's so late that people are so asleep that no matter how loud I get, they don't realize. Or I record it early enough in the morning that no one is in the house. You know, before my classes begin, but after everyone leaves kind of section. I guess it just wakes me up. Here's the fortress, by the way, we found it. All these pigmen here are very nice. As long as you don't hit them, they don't mistreat you at all. I don't know why I did that. It just seemed like something that would happen, and I knew it would happen too. That's the worst part. It's the case where I know it's going to happen, and yet I do nothing about it. That's just the worst. At least I seem to think so. And I do find the generation of the Nether back then to be so much better to navigate through. You guys in the earlier parts before restarting the world, when it was the first world, because this is not world 1, this is world 9 or something of the Let's Play. Yeah, like world 9 or something. You guys will know that I did not enjoy the new generation. I made my points about the new generation clear. I didn't try to hide anything. I just let you know I didn't like the new generation, so I wanted to go to the old generation. Now, whether or not you think this version of Minecraft is boring or some other third thing, or if you think this is a better version, because to me, like I said, like 1.6, 1.7, 1.8 are peak versions of this game. I think that is the best that Minecraft has gotten recently. I also need to realize that, people change. Things change all the time, and that's fine. Not everyone's going to hold my positions, and that's a good thing. I don't want everyone to hold my positions. That would be rather boring if they did. Come on, spawn for me. Whoa. Let me get out of here. It's a bit too much damage for my liking. Okay, did I get it? I don't know. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Okay. That's not a good thing. Are they going to spawn? Whoa. Respawn. There's another one. Good. We have 2. We need quite a bit, and I need to find the Netherwort as well for the achievement for the potions. Well, at the very least, like I said, unlike the last time, we were making significant progress in the game. And it helps to have enchanted weaponry and armor. Doing this unenchanted or unprotected was probably a really bad idea, in the first attempt. We didn't even get to the fortress in the first attempt. It was such a bad attempt. Whoa. Please don't ice me, homie. Awesome. Amazing. Whoa. And also, I found out that blazes actually have melee attacks. I didn't know that for a long time. And I've been playing this game for years. How did I not know that? Okay, where are you, buddy? Where are you? You're definitely here. I can hear you. But there you are. Am I taking damage unnecessarily? Yes. Do I care? Not really. I don't really know how many I want to be collecting, because I haven't done... I don't think I've ever legitimately beat the Ender Dragon. I've beaten the fight before, but I've never started a world and got to him being 10. That's just not something I spend a lot of time doing. When I was younger, I spent most of my time doing PvP minigames with some homies. They weren't even homies. Some of them I never even invited to my home, so I wouldn't even call them homies. I'm gonna assume 10 is enough, and now the goal is find a Netherwort Farm. That's probably the goal right now. Not probably, that is the goal right now. These places are not very nice. This is a terrible place. Hold on, I thought that Nether fortresses were supposed to spawn with chests in them, or was that later? Probably later, now that I think about it. Who built this? That's a serious question. Who built these places? Why is there a lava well here? What could be the function of this? It's heavily implied that the world of Minecraft has lore in it, but what that lore is, I don't think has ever properly been stated or explained. And as such, I always find it interesting to see what kind of structures are in the game. It's weird, I know. Although it is nice to finally be able to use gold again. It's weird getting lost in this location. If it seems like I'm getting a little bit quiet, it's because I really don't want to get lost. I want to actually get out of the Nether in one of these attempts. Because these are all individual attempts. Make no mistake of that. It's just, this place is so strange to me. The navigation through it is odd. What the? Okay. Weird. There should be Netherwort farms somewhere. At least, that's how they work in this game, correct? So clearly there's nothing at this section. This is just where a fortress ends. There has to be a place. Because I think that fortresses were designed to spawn with them, if I am correct. If I am not correct, please inform me in the chat or something, in the comments or something. The chat. Chat. I guess if you watch the premiere, you can inform me in the chat. Otherwise, I don't see how you could. That's where I came from. Through here, maybe? Ooh. These places are so weird to appear in. What? The construction of this location is odd to me, and I'm not sure why it's like that. Why indeed? Tunnels that go nowhere, and we found them, ladies and gentlemen. We are the best. 7, 10. Okay. I mean, at this point, I no longer care to come back here. Not for a while anyways, unless I want to make a gold farm. Or a blaze farm, I guess. What do I really need a blaze farm for? What do I use a blaze farm for? That's a good question. Well, do magma slimes not exist in 1.0? I don't remember. Like I said, the amount of time I spent in this version of the game, I did play all the old versions historically, but the versions that I spent the most time in, easily, without a doubt in my mind, are 1.6, 1.7, 1.8. I really did just drop it in 1.9, now that I think about it. I don't think I actually played the combat update until recently. That's why I was so weirded out by the mechanics. Also, I went back to Bedrock, so playing with Bedrock combat mechanics really made me question my ability to PvP in this game. Which is why, partially why I went back to 1.0. You know, world generation, I liked it better in 1.0. And I like the combat in 1.0 significantly more than I like the combat in 1.18. Come on. It should not be hard. I've done these before. Not a million times. I would probably could not reach that number, you know, in my lifetime if I attempted it. But you get the idea. I'm exaggerating. I'm being hyperbolic. A hyperbole. That's the word I'm looking for. A hyperbole. You know what though? I think we can look for the end portal now. Although I don't think it's worth trying to find the end portal just yet. We need to get other achievements. The end will be the last achievement. Okay, sniper duel is going to be the last achievement because I swear it's glitched. It has to be, right? That was significantly more than 30 blocks. At least I believe it was. I mean 50 blocks, 50 blocks, 50 blocks. Or at the very least, it seemed to be more than 50 blocks. Maybe I miscounted. But if I go any farther, what ends up happening is the mob will despawn. Maybe I need to craft a bow. Because this bow has been in my inventory since beta. Maybe I just need a new one? Could be it, honestly. Maybe the game hasn't recognized that I crafted a bow. So it probably still thinks I'm using... Because this is the bow from beta. I haven't altered that bow at all. No, it's not the bow from beta. The bow from beta despawned, actually. Did it despawn? I'm trying to remember. No, the bow from beta did respawn. This was still made in beta, though, wasn't it? Yeah, I think this bow was still made in beta. So it's not the first bow, but it's the second or third bow. But they were all made in beta. I haven't made a bow in this update yet. At least I do not believe I have. While I could fight them off, it's probably not in my best interest to do so. And as such, I'll just leave them be. Specifically referring to the pigmen, because I don't want them angry at me. You know, I've done nothing to them, they've done nothing to me. I could probably make the gold farm later. But that's another time. Interestingly enough, at this point I can be a little bit greedy with my hunger because... Look at how fast the hunger goes down. What? Did you see how fast the hunger went down just from sprinting? Okay, sprint jumping, but you get the point. Probably not going to do that for a while. We could do the end now, but that would be a bit anticlimactic. At least, from my perspective, it's anticlimactic. This is a terrible place. I don't like this location in the game. Very, very scary location. Filled with enemies that want us dead. Specifically the gas and the blaze. The pigmen are alright. The pigmen are pretty cool dudes. If you hit them, they hit you back, which is pretty reasonable. And other than that, what else do I do? I pretty much mine off screen. I got some nether bricks. Okay, perfect. Yes, this is a pretty terrible place. But seeing as where we're situated, it makes sense. Why, I ought to tell you though, it's a bit over the top how many enemies exist in the new Nether. The new Nether is just too dangerous. This place is dangerous for sure, but it's only really dangerous if you mess around. If you don't mess around, you're pretty safe. Whereas in the new Nether, even if you're the nicest person in the world, they're gonna come at you. Because the problem with having every entity in the Nether be bad is that that's not how the Nether would work realistically. Because the Nether would probably be filled with people who have good intentions. People with good intentions are not necessarily the most violent individuals in the world. And as such, I do not believe that they would actively choose to hunt me down. Remember when this game was dark? Like, as in, visually dark? Okay, this cacti farm is not working. I'm probably not going to use it again. Okay, they're finally starting to grow. They're finally growing. So I believe that it's not actually a good idea to attempt to make them grow that way. Instead, what we are going to do is, I'm not sure. We're going to do something. Oh yes, we are going to do something. 2 more diamonds. You know what? Let's just bring them to the new place, to the aerial factory. This place is good. We're gonna keep this place here. You know, just as a little memory to every time we leave the Nether, we're reminded of how the adventure started. And I forgot to take a minecart with me. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Because that's exactly what I do when I play this game. I forget to take minecarts. But that's okay. This is the weirdest door, by the way. I wonder if that glitch is going to stay into all the updates. If it does, I'll be very happy. We got a lot of resources from the Nether. I didn't realize you can mine that much netherrack. Although I found out you can't smelt the netherrack for bricks in this version. I tried. Can I do this though? No, I can't. So I guess you could only get I guess you could only get nether bricks through the old school method of actually having to find them. Which makes sense to me. And I just love how it pops in. It looks so cool. I don't know. That kind of pop-in effect, you can't get it in Microsoft Edition. You know, it starts dark and it gets brighter. This is the epitome of that design. I was apparently hit by something, but I don't know what. I think that having the rail cart to this place is like the morning commute from work to home. That's how I see it. It's very nice, very relaxing. You know what? Let's kill this thing. Goodbye, zombie sound. You were not loved at all. And that's why you're here and not in heaven. Or I guess in Minecraft's case, Aether. Yes, I believe it was the Aether, if I recall correctly. You can tell I don't play a character. What you're seeing is literally what you're getting. That this is who I am in the real world. I don't really hide very much. You know, I am the guy who wears his heart on his sleeve from beginning to end. I don't have feather falling anymore. Oh no, I have to be careful now. I have to be very, very careful because I can't just jump from 50 blocks and survive it. Okay. Wow, we finally have more than a stack of diamonds in a chest. I forgot about that. We also have all this iron with us. You know what? Let's just take the minerals, these specific minerals, and just move them up and move everything here. Although I think we're going to finally begin work on the Netherwort Farm. The mushrooms here, we have plenty of mushrooms for stew if we need it. 11. It's not enough. We need more. We need more nether, ender pearls for this. We need significantly more ender pearls. This looks so cool. I just love how it looks in the inventory. And now we get to add to the platform. We're now adding the Netherwort Farm, which is actually one of the most farmable blocks in the game. It's actually pretty easy to farm it. Well, let's move you there, and these as well. Alright. Alright, indeed. Wow, this stuff is just breaking. It's crazy. Let's do it. Let's add the next section of the platform. And I would love to make it a redstone design with pistons and all that delicious stuff, but I still need to get the slimes for this place. Now, this part is not finished. I could go and beat the game now, but it just doesn't seem to fit with the ideal of the Let's Play. Instead, you're going to do this. Now, if anyone's wondering why I'm not using slabs, it's because slabs are not economically viable like they are in the future updates. Not even close. I wonder how Java players play when they see a Bedrock player speed bridging. Because here's my thing. Speed bridging is a cool mechanic, but I'm just so used to this that it's not really a bothersome to me. Wow, I cannot say bothersome for some reason. At least not today, anyways. Odd, I know, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. What am I? Some kind of... I have to be the weirdest commentator sometimes, you know? I really do. Because most people would listen to me and probably think this man needs to be institutionalized or something. Because my comedy is so bad. Sometimes it is. I guess it's to each their own. You know, the stuff that makes me laugh, I want to assume makes other people laugh, but I know historically it doesn't. So I say things that aren't designed to make me laugh, but designed to make other people laugh. Problem is when I do that, then I'm not being honest to the viewer. And that's not a good thing. And I want to be honest with you guys. I want to tell you what's going on. And what's going on right now is we're working on this platform for the Netherwort Farm. We're going to get the achievement of the potions. Who actually knows what kind of potions we'll be making, but we'll be making potions, that much I can promise you. And I gotta admit, you know, the platform idea that I like doing, I like making these giant flat platforms. And I know that's probably gonna sound weird, but it looks so nice to me. Just these giant locations where I can just build things. It's great. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it like this. We're going to get slabs, specifically wooden slabs. I think these were called, I think that if we placed, look, gives me 30, so it's actually not economically viable at all. But I figured if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it correctly. Oh, I have so many resources cooking. Look at how many resources I have. Look how much iron I have, actually. It's insane. Oh, my gold is dwindling. I have plenty of what I need. At all times, I just have plenty of it. Because it's good to get resources for the game. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Indeed. I guess we could do it like they do in the farms, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we place it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 here. And then just one in the room for good luck, I guess. You know, let's just put this one in the room. Because I think it'll look nice. I think it'll look very nice indeed. It's gonna be the plant that we wake up to. I don't know why I think it's a good idea, but let's do it. Just to add something to this barren living bedroom. Alright. A decoration. We did it, guys. We have decoration in there. My decorating skills. This is why I'm not an interior decorator, because I know I would be have the most, you know, designs that realistically aren't the most aesthetically pleasing, but functional. Okay, that's the kind of design I like. Functional, not aesthetic. And the Netherwort Farm has been complete. We can now make potions eventually. I know a place where the grass is really greener. So eventually it's gonna build up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this part. You know, we got a lot done in this part. It's actually amazing how much we did. Because most of the other parts of this Let's Play have just been me wandering around like a fool. And not really getting the most out of it. And I know it's not the most entertaining. I want to make progress. You guys want to see progress. At least I think you guys want to see progress. I don't know, maybe I'm doing this all wrong and you guys just want to see me fumble around and die over and over again like episode 11 or something. No, episode 10. We also need to get this glass for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 9 glass bottles. So that we can start making potions. Because potions are what we're lacking. Desperately so, we're lacking potions. Did I already replace the glass here? Yes, I did. In the last part, I was messing around with the block hitting mechanic, and I realized I could still break blocks even when block hitting. I could do this. I didn't know that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make an infinite water source. Like so. We're also going to get a pressure button. There must be something in the water. You can travel the world, but nothing comes close to the golden pulse. And this way we can add just a random bit of glass here that seems out of place. And that's the plan. We want this place to look like a factory, not like generic house. Oh, I actually have to get another source block. Yay. Great, to get another source block. So I'm gonna watch the Batman today, the new one that comes out with Edward from Twilight. I don't actually know his real name, but it's looking as if it's going to be good. I hope it's good. Let's see. Then what's the point of the cauldron then? Whatever. We just need to get one of these. I know this is not fully grown. And that this location is still not completely devoid of the old mobs. This is very much not good at all. It's all old guys. Where's the Enderman? You know? I want the Enderman to fight them. I want to fight the Enderman. Not these guys. These posers. These fake enemies. Oh, come on. So now I have to go looking myself to go find some Enderman. I think it's gonna be very entertaining. I really do. Because most of the time I fight these mobs off screen, you guys are actually gonna get to see me fight mobs in person. Just so you can see the kind of things I go through. These scary situations. And I know I'm lowering my chances with each torch I place, but it's better for you guys to see than for me to have an easier time playing. Besides, I guess if I'm struggling a little bit, it looks more authentic. You know, you can tell I'm not the guy who puts 100 hours into this game. It seems like it with how many parts I post and how frequently, but it's true. Maybe I have to step out. There they are. That's one. Okay. Fight me, bro. We'll fight in East or something. No ender pearl. How sad. How very sad. No ender pearl. You know, at first I thought they didn't drop them because I remember, if I remember correctly, Enderman used to drop rotten flesh before dropping ender pearls. You know, like 1 point. Did the lightning strike it? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm not that good. I'm not good enough that the lightning strikes mobs for me. Could you imagine? That'd be the best stuff. That would be the best. So, what's actually the spawn rate of Enderman in the old game? I don't remember. Very strange indeed. In the new worlds just lag my computer with how many blocks are loaded at once. Because of the new limits, how the caves are spawned. I'll tell you this though, my surprise when I saw a cave at, you know, -1. Like, what? I used to believe that the entire underground section was flooded instead of bedrock to be more natural. I guess it's not going to rain here, but it will rain in the desert biome. So let's go to a desert biome. And luckily for me, I know exactly where to find them. This is true. Okay, Endermen will not spawn in rain. They hate water or something. Those lifeless pricks or something. Here is a desert. We found one. The lightning is here, which means something. What does it mean? I'm not too sure, but what it does mean is that I need to find an Enderman. I want to show you that I can win at this game. Come on. That's such a cool generation. There's gravel here. What kind of world terrain is this? And this is one thing I don't like about, say, the Bedrock Edition, is that the Bedrock Edition, it's as if the world is homogeneous, and everyone has a similar, not everyone, but a good chunk of the players have similar environments that they appear in, how they progress in the game, rates and all that stuff. Whereas in the Bedrock, in the Java Edition of the game, it's more individual. Okay, there's different things that each player by themselves will get. At least that's how I perceive it. But where are the Endermen? There's no way it's all creepers and zombies and skeletons. Endermen are supposed to be this big threat that fighting them is difficult. But when you kill them, you get the Ender Pearl. It's a reward for killing them. Or maybe they're just not accustomed to my tactics, and they run away like cowards. Haha. I am sounding really forced. I can tell you I'm not being forced. It's just how I'm sounding. Maybe it's the microphone or something. I don't know. Or maybe I just put too much light everywhere that nothing wants to spawn and mess my life up. Who knows, really? That is a good question. Who really knows? I guess it's becoming daytime now, so this part will be ending very soon. Very soon indeed. I just need to find an Enderman. And I know that Endermen spawn in the deserts. Historically, that's where they spawn most frequently because there's no rain there, and there's no 2-block structure to hide them. Okay, perfect. Wow, that actually killed him. Let's get this right. Come on. Surprised the zombie didn't actually hit me there. Good. Looking for Enderman, and I guess I'm just not getting them. Maybe I'm just not that good at this game. Okay, so I would like to point out something about the how to survive the first night in Minecraft tutorial videos. I play survive the first night like a alpha player. You know, you build your little hut. No one can get in. There you are. There you are, prick. Fight me, bro. If you stay looking at them in the eye, they won't teleport, believe it or not. Come on. Pearl? No pearl. Great. All that time wasted. All these other mobs that I don't really need to see right now are here. And the ones that I really want aren't. Great, I don't know what these are. Come on, we need to get to the aerial factory. Once we get to the aerial factory, everything will be good again. Whoa, creepers exploding now. It's crazy. And you see, mobs are still spawning, but it's not the mob that I want to see spawn. You know? I want the Enderman. The Enderman's not here. And if you notice, I recently dropped the diamond armor motif, and it's because I don't want to waste my diamonds so much. I didn't realize how much damage I could take realistically. Indeed. So many mobs, though. There's so many mobs. It's unrealistic. Okay, I don't think I've ever had these many mobs spawn on me. But then again, my laptop and PCs of the past have never been this good historically. This is probably the strongest system I have. Oh, if anyone's curious as to where I'm filming, I'm not filming in the house right now. I'm actually filming at my university. I found an empty room and they just let me in it. It's cool. What? Wait a minute, didn't I get rid of the source block or something? Who knows? At this point, who knows? Let's just go to the top of the house and call it. That's why I didn't have water in my bucket. Excellent. Now we can start regenerating hearts. Because that's what we are. Okay, we are the hearts forever saying woohoo. You know what though? Let's take a Netherwort and just get this achievement done and call it the episode. So what is required to make Netherworts grow? I'm gonna look it up later. But for now, we're just keeping it like this. Okay. Okay. This will give us an upward potion and we win. I believe. I don't usually brew potions, by the way. No, this is pretty new stuff. I have brewed potions before, it's just not something I'm used to. Local brewery. Okay, we got the awkward potion, we don't need to use this again. So I have till the end, saddle, bow, and overkill. You know what? We're gonna go to the end of the next episode. I've made up my mind. That's what we're doing next episode. We're going to the end. We're gonna beat the game. finally made a new bow. Will this finally get rid of the curse? I don't know. But what I do know is we are having a good time. A very good time. At least I'm having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? I hope you are. I'm going to look up how Netherwort works soon. Maybe it grows faster in like fire or something. I'm not sure. No, we are the hearts forever singing. Woohoo. Oh, this is definitely growing. I think I just leave it alone and it grows. Okay. Well then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed.